Have you ever noticed how a man seems so into you at first, and then the moment you start to care, he drifts away? It's confusing, right? You didn't change. You just opened your heart. Yet somehow everything starts to feel different. I've seen this happen many times in my years studying human psychology. And trust me, it's not because you did something wrong. It's because something deeper happens in the male mind when emotional closeness starts to build. In this video, I'll share the real reasons men lose interest right after you get emotionally attached. And by the end, you'll understand how to protect your heart without closing it off to love. So take a breath and let's uncover the surprising truth together. Reason number 1, fear of losing freedom. When a man starts to feel close, something strange can happen inside him. Instead of feeling safe, he feels trapped. It's not that he doesn't like you. In fact, the closer he feels, the more he worries he might lose a part of himself, his space, his routine, his control. Many men are taught from a young age that love means sacrifice, giving up freedom for someone else. So when real emotions appear, his mind goes into self-protection mode. He pulls back, not to hurt you, but to make sure he won't lose his independence. You might see it as coldness or loss of interest, but deep down, it's fear. Fear of losing balance. Fear of being needed more than he can handle. The truth is, love shouldn't take freedom away. The best relationships give both people space to breathe. So instead of chasing when he withdraws, pause. Let him come back on his own. Because when a man feels safe in his freedom, that's when he's ready to give his heart. Reason number 2, attachment mismatch. Sometimes two people care about each other deeply, but their emotional wiring doesn't match. You might crave closeness, long talks, constant connection, reassurance, but he might need distance to feel calm and steady. It's not that he loves you less. It's that his way of feeling safe looks different from yours. In psychology, we call this attachment style. Some people feel secure when they're close. Others feel secure when they have space. So when you get more emotionally attached, he might feel a wave of pressure, even if you never meant to create it. He senses your energy shift, and his instinct is to pull back to find balance again. You see, love doesn't fail because of feeling too much. It struggles when two hearts don't speak the same emotional language. If you notice this pattern, don't blame yourself or him. Instead, observe it. Give understanding instead of fear. Because when you both learn how the other loves, connection stops feeling like tension and starts feeling like peace. Reason number 3, pressure turns attraction into duty. At the start, everything feels light. You laugh, tease, and connect without thinking too much. But once emotions grow stronger, something often shifts without either of you noticing. What used to be joy starts to feel like expectation. He senses that your happiness now depends on him. And instead of feeling desired, he feels responsible. That's when attraction quietly fades. Not because he doesn't care, but because the energy that once felt like freedom now feels like weight. Many men don't know how to handle that kind of emotional pressure. They confuse your deep care with demand, even if you've never asked for more. It's a fragile moment in any relationship when love begins to feel like duty instead of choice. So take the pressure off. Let moments breathe again. Laugh, play, and enjoy your own life too. Because attraction doesn't grow under pressure. It grows where there's space, surprise, and lightness. Reason number 4, he's not emotionally ready. Sometimes it's not about you at all. It's about where he is in his life, inside his mind and heart. A man can like you. He can enjoy your company, miss you, even care deeply about you, and still not be ready to handle the weight of real emotional connection. Maybe he's healing from something. Maybe he's unsure of his path. Maybe love feels too big while he's still trying to build himself. You can't rush emotional readiness. It's not something you can give, fix, or convince someone to feel. It's something they have to grow into. When a man isn't ready, your emotional closeness might shine a light on what he's missing, and that can make him pull away, not because he doesn't feel, but because he does. He senses the depth, and part of him knows he can't yet meet you there. So instead of chasing clarity, give him room. Focus on your own peace, because when someone is truly ready, they won't retreat from love, they'll reach for it. Reason number 5, the hidden twist, when love feels too easy. This one surprises a lot of people. Sometimes when a man feels that love has become too easy, he starts to lose his sense of drive. It's not that he wants drama, but his mind links effort with value. When everything feels safe and certain, his instincts stop chasing. In the early days, he worked to win you, to impress you, to prove himself. But once he feels you're fully his, some men unconsciously stop trying. It's a strange paradox in human psychology. When there's no challenge left, the brain stops releasing that reward feeling. So even deep affection can start to feel flat. You didn't do anything wrong, you simply became comfortable, and comfort isn't always exciting. The truth is, the healthiest love balances comfort and challenge. It gives peace, but it also inspires growth. So don't lose your spark trying to keep his. Keep doing things that light you up, your goals, your hobbies, your joy. Because when you keep growing, you remind him that love isn't the finish line, it's the journey. So how do you know when a man is starting to drift away? It's not always sudden. Sometimes the signs are quiet, small changes that slowly grow louder. Here are the most common ones. He texts less, and when he does, the messages feel shorter. He stops asking questions about your day. Plans start to sound like maybe instead of when. You feel like you're the only one reaching out. He seems distracted. His energy is there, but his focus isn't. Conversations that used to last hours now end in minutes. He doesn't talk about the future anymore. These signs don't always mean he's gone, but they do mean something's changing. When you notice them, don't panic. Just step back and observe. See if his effort returns on its own. Because real interest doesn't fade quietly forever. It either grows stronger again, or it ends to make space for something real. When a man starts to pull away, your heart wants to fix it. You want to talk, explain, hold on. But sometimes doing less brings more answers than doing more. Here's how to respond with calm and confidence. Step 1, pause and breathe. When emotions run high, logic disappears. Take a breath before you react. Stillness gives you power. Step 2, check your needs. Ask yourself, what do I truly need right now? Is it comfort, clarity, or connection? Knowing this keeps you from chasing what won't heal you. Step 3, talk calmly. If you decide to speak, keep it honest but soft. Say, I've felt some distance lately. Is everything okay? Simple words open big doors. Step 4, give space wisely. Don't disappear, but don't hover either. Step back just enough for him to feel his own emotions again. Space can reset attraction. Step 5, invest in yourself. Shift focus to your growth, your hobbies, goals, and peace. Self-focus isn't selfish, it's magnetic. Step 6, set boundaries. Love without limits leads to pain. If you're being ignored or disrespected, say, I care about you, but I can't stay where I'm not valued. Each step gives you strength without closing your heart, because when you move with calm energy, you stop chasing love, and love begins to chase you. Remember this, if he pulls away, it's not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of his own fears, timing, or growth. You deserve love that matches your heart, love that grows with you, not away from you. So be gentle with yourself. Invest in your own happiness. Keep growing, keep shining, and keep your heart open. because the right love will meet you there. If this video helped you see the truth, hit like to show some love and subscribe for more insights about love, attraction, and human psychology. Share your story in the comments. Let's support each other without judgment, and remember, your heart is never too big to heal. Stay curious, stay strong, and see the love you deserve.